Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, Lyles, and hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get this thing. There we go. Alright, I think it's alright. Oh, man. I'm trying to get this, these new, program to accept my other avatars, and it's a little strange, because it, like, we worked everything differently. Like, look, I got glasses. I don't even wear glasses, but these are my glasses. But I might soon wear glasses, so it'll work out. Just not yet. My neck is a little stiff. I need to work on that some. And the ears look a little off. I don't get that. But the funniest thing is the mouth, though. See how it moves? It's like the annoying orange or something. It's pretty weird. But I like it, though. Just want to mess with it for a bit. Alright, so as you can see by our drained EP, we did the quest with another blue blank mystery quest last time. We still got quite a bit of quests left on the table. Let's see. That's one of the problems I've been having for a while. Friday. What the hell's with my eyes? Y'all see that? Is that me or is that... Oh, I see what's going on. For some reason, my eyes are see-through. That's so weird. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can fix that. Let's see. I think that seemed to fix it. Yeah, I think that fixed it. I look a little green though, don't I? One second. Ah, it's fine. We'll go with that, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's fine. Alright. Now that you can't see through my eyes anymore. Oh, it does look noticeable, don't it? In the whites. Hey, is this still look a little green? Oh well. I'll tinker around with it a little bit more later. Why is it doing it now? Sometimes the tracker wants to lean me to the left or to the right, and it's even doing it with this software now. It's the camera, I think. Hold on a second, I need to check something out real quick. Hold on a sec, I just need to... Why does it keep moving side to side like that? I don't get it. Let's see. I'm just looking at something real quick. All right. Is that good? How about now? How about now? Test, test. All right, that looks good. All right, I think I'll go with this. Oh. Looks like I got a little size too big there. Let me, Oh, come on! Why is it as soon as as soon as I move away, it wants to start doing that bending thing again? You saw that and it was doing it with VC Face too, except it would just like leave me all the way to one side or something like that. It must be the webcam I'm using. I need to find a really good webcam to use because I don't use my phone for tracking. Come on. I wish there was a way I could just reset the stupid maybe there's shit on here. All right. I guess we'll just go with this. So, let's see. We did that one. The monster ones are always easy. You just go there and fight them. Oh, yeah, the recipe. We gotta start asking old people, do you remember this vague thing from a guy's memory in his dream? What are you talking about, you crazy old man? Just do a little bit of searching. Isn't the meal ready yet? It's an old recipe, so I'm sure the chef is having trouble. Redford, can we have a moment? Oh, who's that but Cassius' girl? Do you need something from me? Yes, we'd like to ask you about the recipe you ordered from Denzel. Oh, that dish. Do you mean the stew I dreamed of? Yes, that recipe. Actually, we've got a request from Denzel. Oh, so then you'll be looking for the stew. Ho ho, I can taste your success already. I'm counting on you. Thanks. But we need your help before we start, sir. We'd like to hear the details of that recipe. Not that you went into it with a flavoring, but where you had it, anything. I see. Well, then, first, as I was sure you know, the recipe was for a stew. It seems I remember the base flavor was black pepper. It was a spicy, invigorating stew. Right. Strong black pepper, got it. Go on, please. The main ingredients was meat, I think, though you could probably also use whitefish. But I like meat, so we'll say meat for now. A big chunk of meat, bone and all, so tender that it just falls off. Also, I know some herbs were used, but I can't remember what kind. I remember the smell, but I can't remember if it was a smell of. Ugh, it's so frustrating. So the main ingredient was meat or fish, but you want meat, bone and all. Okay, check. And lastly, there was herbs used, but you didn't know the exact types. Is that it? Well, that's fairly specific. Yes, it should be plenty to go on. I hope that helped a bit. It's plenty, thank you very much. Well then, happy hunting. I'm really looking forward to hearing what you found in the recipe. The owner's wife finally opened her eyes. Oh yeah, the fog talk. I don't want to hear the fog talk. Isn't really any residences here to talk to, is there? Hello there. Could we have a moment of your time? What is it? Is something wrong? No, not like that. I just have a quick question. Estelle told Blum that she was looking for a certain stew recipe for Redford's behalf. Yes, I know that one. It could be very popular around here. Really? That's a relief. Can you tell us anything about it? Oh, well, I can tell you plenty. It was your standard dish in every household back in my day. Yeah, Denzel said something like that too. It has to be the one. We've been looking for the recipe for that particular dish, ma'am. Would you happen to know the ingredients? Well, yes and no. The recipe I know is probably a little different than what you're looking for. I don't mind telling you my version. I just want to make sure you're aware of that before you press it on. Different? Different how? I thought it'd be the same recipe. What do you mean? My recipe is one that's been passed down from my family for generations. As with my family recipe, it's been tweaked here and there over the years. The flavor is likely not what it used to be. Though, like as I said before, I'd happy to give you my version of the recipe if that's fine with you. What do you think? It's updated a bit, but maybe that's okay? I'd like to find the original if we can. The original version would be ideal, yes, but we can't afford to be picky. A slight different version, he's branding the client nothing at all. You got a point. Besides, she was kind enough to offer, so why not take her up on it? Yeah, I'll see what you guys mean. You liked it then? Wonderful. Wait here, dear. I'll grab my recipe book. Thank you. She sure is taking her sweet time. Now, don't be so impatient. Give her a little more time, Estelle. She looks plenty spry for her age, but she still is an elderly woman. Oh, goodness, that's right. Well, no wonder I can't find it. I'm sorry, children. I kept you waiting much longer than I meant to. I'd simply be fuming were I in your shoes. No way, you didn't take that long. So, did you find your recipe book? About that. I hadn't thought about it until I started looking, but I accidentally gave it away a while back. What? My. It completely slipped my mind. I'm so sorry. He said it was a mere hobby of keeping older books and asked if he could add it to his collection. I hadn't checked on it in years, so I thought nothing of handing it over to him. If I only weren't always so generous. Trust me, I feel like sighing too. I'll never be able to find out what to get either. Man, what a pain. No point in cursing out luck. What's done is done. Our time would be better spent figuring out what else we can do. Exactly. Maybe we could really ask around and see if anyone knows who might take the book. Yeah, only one thing to do, so might as well suck it up and get to it. You said he liked collecting old books, right? If you have any idea who that might be, we should try to look first. I'm afraid that's about all I can remember. I wish I could be of help more, really. Hey, no worries. You gave us a pretty big clue. We can't have too many guys out there who collect old books for fun. Yes, thank you for your help. We'll come by you again if you need to, but in case we don't, have yourself a wonderful day, ma'am. I think that was the mayor, right? I think the mayor, back in the first game, said something about he liked collecting books. Whoops. Okay, so let's go over to the mayor's place. Fuck off, Crow. Oh, hey, Funky, how's it going? It seems you're ready to depart for another province, but please be careful. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. Sona, I don't get it. Your enemy, our enemy, is more twisted than I could have imagined. I thought you had the book, you stupid old man. I did deductions. Yeah. That has nothing to do with what I want. Where else could it be? God, my shoulders are so sore. Huh. How else can we try? Hey, Shella, got a second? Oh, what's this all of a sudden? There's something I wanted to ask you about. That's the deal, but any idea where the recipe would be? I know I ate it when I was a child, but unfortunately I never heard the details of the recipe itself. Even you don't know? I've never had a lot of cookbooks in my time too, but I've never seen that recipe. It might be a local dish, only handed down in Roland. I see. Tracking the thing down is tougher than I expected. Sorry I couldn't be of any help. Say, Steele, don't forget to take a break from work sometimes. I'll be careful. You too, Shara. Take care of yourself. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, if you'll pardon us. Hello, Mr. Pennington. How are you? Oh, hello there. Can I help you with something? Yeah, exactly. Mr. Paddington, you're about the same age as Mr. Radford, right? Any chance you know anything about that recipe? I did seem to recall something like that when I was young, but unlike Radford, I never had much attachment to food. Couldn't tell you much about it, sad to say. Aw, darn. Just our luck, I guess. A swing and a miss. Sorry about that, kids. That's quite alright. We'll keep asking around. I'll start with some of the ladies in town then if I were you. If they're our age, they might know how to make it. I did. They said a man with books. How do you know about the mayor, though? What about the farm? Would they really... Should she really take it all the way to the farm? Oh wait, that's Milch. That's right. Hey, how's it going, Dal? Oh yeah, pudding, pudding, pudding. understand nothing. Yeah, it's funny. Whenever I tried to import the model over to animes, it had glasses on. I guess it's like part of the model whenever Blossoms was tinkering with it, and she put glasses on it for some reason, but then it was like toggled off. But I can't remove them for some reason. I don't know why. I can't take them off, but they're like... It's like for some reason with that software, it like permanently has it on my face. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm trying to learn to use Unity again, but my head hurts every time I look at it. Why, hello everyone. Luke finally woke up. He's already back to his old self. Actually, yeah, I have something I'd like to ask you about, Miss Maggie. Oh, go right ahead. A strong pepper stew, I've heard of it, yes, but I've never made it. I've always been so busy helping my parents, our meals were very simple, really. Oh, I see, great. Perhaps we should visit somewhere else. God damn it, I'm running out of people, though. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Everybody has been... Oh, here we go, the books. Ah, Steele, what is it? Nothing too important, really. Just kind of admiring your massive collection of books. Indeedy. I'm quite proud of my collection. Collecting old books is my calling, and this is my cathedral, more or less. Old books as a calling? I wonder, maybe it's worth asking. A bit of wild grasping of straws over hurt nothing. Got me lost, I'm afraid. So that's the story. It's a while to for guesses, but I don't suppose you have that book. Miss Bloom's recipe book, right? Oh, yeah, I asked her to give that to me a while back. Wait, seriously? Sure, she says she had a lot of traditional local recipes, so I wanted to make sure I preserved it. I asked her for it, and she entrusted it to my care. Okay, cool. That does sound like our objective. Grope for straws and eventually you'll come up big. Let's just have a look at the infinite wisdom of the ancients then. Hey, do you mind, Rhett? I don't mind at all. Hitch would be, I'm not exactly sure where it is, come to think. It's definitely in my archive, I know that much. I think it would be faster if you search yourselves. Yeah, sure. I mean, we're the ones asking for a favor, really, so we can handle that at least. Miso, sugar, herb, pepper. Wine, salt, beans, bone. Need fresh herbs. I should have juicy bone. I never used it for anything. Yep, got plenty. Meow, 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 meow. I hope he doesn't ask for the exact... Oh, thank you for the hydrates and the stretchy ooze. Oh, still, how's the investigation going? Right, well, we found a recipe. Whoa, whoa, you already found it? Man, you guys are fast. Bracers are incredible. Might want to hold that praise. Oh, what's that? Well, you see... I see, so that's it. Still, can't be too greedy. I call that a job finished with the recipe. Sorry, Danzel. I've had been best if we found the original, but... Yeah, the basic parts probably won't be that different. I'll smooth over the rest with my instinct and experience. Pretty confident. As experience from a professional chef. Well, anyway, let me get over the results of our investigation. I see. It's more or less what I expected, but it does have some surprising ingredients. Alright now, I can really get to cooking this. So, when we'll be done here? Yeah, pretty much. And I like to say I also asked for the ingredients. True, that was part of the job. Should we go and collect them then? Just a sec. Yeah, we got everything. Phew, good work. Now we're set. Whether I can make the meal will satisfy the old man or not, the rest is up to my skill. Alright, bang a gang, we are on. I see. So you couldn't find the original. Yeah, I'm really sorry. We asked a lot of people, but in the end, we never found anyone who knew it. We're terribly sorry, sir. No, ultimately it was my selfish. You don't need to be so worried. Well, I admit a bit sad to know never taste that flavor again, though. But Radford, it might be a bit early to give up. Oh? I'm sure the meal I made will be close to that flavor. The recipe you guys brought still had nostalgic flavor. Yes, and while you all are talking, it's getting cold. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You should eat it while it's hot. Really, you'd like to think of us watching for the sidelines. I'd be sitting here dealing with such a lovely smell for a while now. Now I'm starting to get peckish myself. Peckish sounds weird coming out of you, Zen. Ah, well, I've been taking a bit too much. Well, let me have at it. Choo, let chew. This is nerve-wracking. I know this flavor. What is it? This is it. This is the stew I ate in my dream. Wahoo! Oh my. Oh. Really? Yes, really. It's not even slightly different from the nostalgia flavor I remember. What I wanted to eat, what I dreamt of eating was exactly this. That's incredible, Danzel. You perfectly replicated a recipe from a dream. I mean, I was pretty confident in it, but that's a bit too generous. No, don't be humble. The meal is perfect. This is what I wanted in every way. Ah, it brings me back to those lost days of my youth. The girl I admire ever so good at this recipe shed many, many tears the day she wed. Well, this is getting a bit soppy. Huh, never heard of that. Sounds like you are quite the passionate one in the earth, old guy. That's the beauty of youth. Oh, the beauty of youth, indeed. Everything has changed since then. Even when angel of a girl is now a dried apricot. Who you calling an old dried apricot, you old fart? That voice is... So it was her. Miss Bloom. Really? To badmouth a lady in front of such a crowd. You are a twisted old man as ever. Oh, no. It was just a play with words. What is it, ma'am? We don't see you here much. Yeah, it's been a while. These people come by my home and asked about the recipe a bit ago. And well, I was curious, so I came by. Oh, so this recipe's... Yes, it's a cooking style passed down in my family. This stew was my best recipe when I was a girl. I made it often in Radford's place. So that means the girl from the old admired was... Time to cruel master indeed. What did you say? Nothing. Well, one way or the other. I'm just as happy to see people eating this old recipe again. Here, since I come all the way, let me make it up for the first time in a while. You should enjoy this flavor of tradition yourselves. Hooray, don't mind if I do. Yes, please. I'd love the chance to observe some of the tricks of the recipe firsthand. Well then, let me borrow the kitchen. That was it? Here it is. Oh, it's a raise and it gives you 4,000 EXP. I mean 4,000 HP. Well, let me grab the recipes and I'll make some. Before I use anything up though, let me check on let's see. Yeah, he doesn't need any of that. Here, we got plenty of them now. $26. Oh, that's a nice one too. How do I make that one? Wait, what am I doing? Oh, that one's very simple. Should be fairly inexpensive too. The ingredients are pretty cheap, but it takes a lot to make them, though. I'll make one more set, and that should be fine for now. I'm not going to be popping them off like candies. Just in those rare instances where stuff deals status effects on you and you want to heal them too at the same time. There we go. That's 36, that should be plenty. Oh, we got D+. Death below 1, huh? Something like that I want to put on someone that can do a lot of AoE stuff. She has no room to change anything. Maybe I can swap this out. Oh, that's a required slot. As is that. That's why I got sleep on there. Got too many on there. Oh well. Alright, let's see. So I think... Let me look at the fish. Do I have any pearl fish? Yeah, I got some pearl glass, but is it all the pearl glass that I need? Yeah, I just need one of those. Prickly seeds, I got plenty of those. Savory opinion. Monster carapace is the only thing I probably don't have because I used them all up in a recipe recently. Oh, I got one. What monsters will drop it? I think the rats in the sewers will. Maybe I can farm those. Coral shell. Where the hell is that at? Estima's Tower. Maybe something a little closer. Looks like I'm gonna have to hit two birds with one stone because there's a monster we gotta fight in the tower. So we gotta go there anyway. Yeah, it looks like that's the only monster that drops it. Yeah. Alright, we gotta grab 4 of those suckers. Where the hell's the tower at anyway? Probably rest first. I'm all drained out. No. Fuck. That wasn't the way. I wonder where it's at now. Okay, Dal, thanks for the alert. Shit. Where's the tower at? It's to the north. It's to the north where the mine is. Oh, that's right. The little, there's a little exit that's to the left and up. I keep forgetting it because it's so small. This way. I hate this area because it's so narrow, it's hard to avoid stuff. Oh, well, the monster's right there, huh? Oh, well, it looks like they're very weak to Earth. Oh, there's 3 of those snail things with them. Wait. Anti-art shell on. You can't damage those with arts. Wait, I didn't know they reflected.
Sorry.
Haha. Oh, fuck, I used it on the wrong.
I failed.
Whatever, let me just go ahead and die.
So sorry.
And I'll just retry. Alright, so we can't just flat out just spam that on them. Okay.
This ought to perk you up. Together now. Take it down! Well, that takes care of that.
All right. Oh, there's 3 of them. We just need 1 more now. Well, that's nice. We got most of them off of that alone. So we're looking for shell babies. There we go.
Piece of cake.
There we go. We got it. We got everything now. Okay. Alright, let's see. Now we can move back. Get out of here. Fuck. How did I get out of here? I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Oh, come on. Don't be chasing me. There we go. Let's see. Alright, he's in the clock tower, that's right. Hey, Anton, got a sec? Oh, wow, back already? Could it be? Did you bring the ingredients for the medicine? Right, you are. Go ahead and check them out. Oh, you did it. You did get them all. Thank you, Bracers. Ho, and come on, let's get this baby made. We're coming with you? Naturally, you go with the help to make all this possible. It's truly right that you taste the sweet moment of truth together. I kinda get this sentiment, but this is just weird. Well, whatever. Let's go with him and get this job closed out. Yeah, why not go check it out? That's what I like to hear. Out to Father Divine we go. Thank you for waiting. The medicine is done. Here, take it. This is Deus's secret. Gulp, this medicine has been looking for. This is it, a medicine that keeps you from getting drunk no matter how much you drink. That is true. However, the effort is only applicable if you follow all directions and use the correct dose. Whoa, I finally get it. Now I can confess my feelings to Aina with my head held high. What? Oh my. Did he just say Aina? Yes, he certainly did say Aina. Yeah, that lovely lady in the guild. She apparently is a heavy drinker, but that's no problem as long as I'm prepared. If I drink with this medicine, I can invite her out and survive. You made that medicine to take Aina on a date? That's both gutsy and kind of pathetic. Huh, I like the way you think. I'd love to see Aina get crushed under the weight of her liquor for once. Oh, so you'll help? I'd like you to find a way to invite her out from the guild. Alright then, let's have you wait at the bar. Once she hears the drinking involved, her Aina will show up. Hold on, Shara. Now, what's the problem? We're already on board with it. We should always strive to go with the extra arg on our client. Right. She just wants the drink, doesn't she? Man, I knew I was right to hire bracers. You really care about your clients. I'm heading to the bar, so see you in a bit. Something is gonna go wrong. I hope Anton survives. That young man is far too hasty. I still haven't even finished explaining the medicine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I doubt that Aina will take up the offer anyway. Just you watch. Anyway, come by the bar if you're interested. I'll drag Aina there later. I came out because I was curious, but seems like Shara and Aina aren't here yet. They might have gotten tied up at the guild. Well, let's take a seat and wait for a bit. No. Looks like we won't need to wait. Huh? I'm sorry to drag you all out, Aina. Will the guild house be okay? Yes, I'm having Ridgemine in front of the house for now. An important part of the recipient's work is to talk with the clients after all. Forgive me for making you come out here when you're so busy. No, don't let it bother you. Now, what do you wanted to talk about? Well, then let us begin. Yes, please. She really brought her? It seems like she's been talking to a client as an excuse. Well, it is kind of a consultation, but I wonder if Anna will get mad. But besides that, when did Oliver get there? Now that you mention it, he was supposed to be on standby at the guild, wasn't he? Most likely he was eavesdropping. He has almost pretended sense of sniffing those kinds of matters. Well then, first a toast to the wonderful meeting of minds. Yes, let's. Sure, I don't mind, but are you okay, Anton? Drinking before a consultation? It's okay, bring it on. I may look like this, but my tolerance for alcohol is pretty amazing. Oh, is that so? I guess you really can't tell by looking. Well, then cheers. They're already drinking. But if Oliver's participating too, then do you have some kind of medicine? Yeah, you're probably right. I doubt he would look so relaxed if he hadn't. Oh, really? What a joke, Ina. Yep. Wow, then, let's get to the main topic. May I inquire to the nature of your request? Yes, about that. Ina. Yes? Please go out with me. Go out? You mean like that? Yes, please. I cannot bear to live without you anymore. Well, that's rather sudden. I'm not sure how to respond. I can understand Ina's confusion. The bonds of man and woman are not such to be rationally might know. They are not a problem that one might solve through thinking. But I need to have some kind of solution. Am I just supposed to live crushed under the weight of these feelings? Fear not, young man. I have an excellent plan. Shall we settle things with a contest? Contest? Meaning the battle stage, a bar. Having said that, the weapons at your disposal should be clear. I see. A drinking contest, then. Well, now, that's an interesting suggestion. Still, I would be upset to cast poor Anton into the ring as such. Let us attach a handicap to Ina. All right, but what kind of handicap? We shall take the field with Anton. In other words, your contest is two of us. All right, I'll accept your challenge. Now we're talking. I'll serve as referee then. However, I have my own condition. What condition would that be? We'll use the strongest liquor they have here. I apologize, but I can't waste too much time on this. Understood. As expected from Ina. That should be enough for now. This is enough to make a rhinosaur go cross-eyed. Thank you, Falconer. Now, shall we begin? I'm ready. Yes, let's. All right, I'll do my best. And they're off. Let's see if the two can make it. That's 5. Really hits right in the gut. I have cleared 5 myself as well. That would be 10 between the two of you then. Pretty good pace, I'd say. Yes, really, perhaps too good though. If you blew through that too fast, the liquor would hit you all at once, you know. No, I wouldn't get drunk over this. Indeed, it's my liver feels especially strong today as well. Now, let's keep up the pace. Both of them look pretty good. I wonder if this is the effect of the medicine. On the other hand, Aina's expression hasn't changed at all. Well, she is Aina, but this might be a better match than I thought. Phew, 20. And how about you two? I finished 10. That was my 10th as well. Well then, they were also at 20. You're evenly matched. My, what a surprise. Your pace hadn't slowed at all since we started drinking. I just said it was a start, right? But I gotta admit my throat's burning a bit. Yes, it feels like it's been scorched. You don't feel it at all, Aina? Oh, is something wrong with your throat? Do you have a cold? I was asking the wrong person, it seems. If you're not feeling well, don't force yourself. I don't want to cause trouble for the store after all. Yeah. Well, let us continue our match. 15. Even my stomach burns. Anton? What is it? Are you feeling okay? It seems like you've spaced out there. No, I'm okay, of course. Anton, get it together. The medicine's effect hadn't faded yet. Yes. Anna's already drunk quite a lot herself. No matter how strong a drinker she is, her limit should be close. But Oliver, she doesn't seem bothered at all. Just look at her. She's not even the slightest bit red. What is it, you two? If you're a man, you would be troubled by such trivial things. Beyond here is a battle of wills. Now overcome it with your love and courage. Got it. Are you sure you're okay? If you're not feeling well, then you should give up sooner than later. Thank you for your thoughtfulness, but we have no intentions of surrendering. Yes, this is where things really get started. Now, let's continue the match. Number 36. Number 18. Me too, 18. Gentlemen, you're not looking very good. Do you intend to keep going? Ha ha ha! What a thing to ask now. Yeah. If I back down now, I couldn't really be called a man. Anton? Anton! Uh-oh. Huh. And there goes Oliver. Hang in there, you two. Oliver. Huh. They are completely intoxicated. Seems the medicine had worn off. Really, that's too bad. Today I thought I'd see Aina get sunk in her cups. I guess that medicine was only a veneer of strength in the end. Medicine? So actually... this is bad. Oh, Father. What brings you here? I heard Tues were having a drinking contest, so I had my suspicions and seems I was correct. Yep, they're totally trashed. Seems like the medicine wore off, so... No, normally that medicine should have lasted an entire evening, however, most likely the two of them shared in between themselves. Without the intended quantities, the effect wasn't what it was expected. So they earned what they got. Everyone, make sure you obey usage instructions when taking medicine. I think I see what's going on. I thought it was odd that Oliver suddenly invited me. I guess that was just going to strengthen his trauma, huh? Anyway, I would take responsibility for taking care of these two. It seems they've embedded quite an unhealthy amount of liquor. Yes, please. I'll need to get going back to the guild. What is it? Aina, you smell strongly of alcohol yourself. You've had quite a bit yourself, it seems. But you're not drunk? Me? No. This was hardly anything. I drink, sure, but that was just barely enough for a social. What? Impressive. Seriously, you're a bottomless pit. I see. Well, then that's fine. It's true that you do smell of liquor, but you don't seem to be drunk. Then if you finally pardon me... Well, Charizard, take care of the rest, thanks. Oh yes, and you can put it on Oliver's tab. Oh, Shayla. That part of you I'll never misses anything is what I finally got in some quality drinking time today. Circumstances aside, I really have no to thank you guys. You're welcome, I guess. By the way, what happened to Oliver afterwards? Don't worry, Father Divine gave him a clean bill of health. He's a bit slow on the uptake right now, but I'm sure he'll be able to do his job just fine. He's upstairs if you need him. Milch Main Road monster now. That's the last one before we move on. Oh, there it is. Ooh, that's a lot of water horses. Of course, they'd be immune to wind damage. Earth or fire. They're gonna be throwing confusion on you then. Where are the lilies at? Only got 2? Oh, this one prevents sleep in confusion. There we go.
Let's do this thing!
Right! This should do it!
Shit.
Fail.
I didn't do as much as I was expecting it to. Alright, let's try this again. Alright.
This ought to perk you up! This ends here.
That wasn't enough to finish it? I thought it was. I saw a hit point drop to 0.
This ought to perk you up.
All right.
Gotcha.
Savor the victory. We are.
Alright, that's it. Get back to town, collect a reward, and then get away from this place. Wait a minute, check your flight? It's fly. Alright then. I'll give you the guild house a ring and call the members to your team. One thing I noticed is that for some reason the tracking isn't really focusing on my facial expressions, but rather my voice. It has so many different tracking options on there. I gotta tinker with it to see if I can make better mouth movements with it. It really follows your eyes though. I wish there was a better way for me to figure out what the hell is going on with this leaning problem. VC Phase at least has a reset option if it does this, but this one I haven't been able to find a fix for. If I'll lean back. Okay, let's see if that... Okay. I see, so now we have gospel influencing people's minds. Using the fog's particulate matter as a medium to assert mental control over a large area. Well, this settles one question at least. Excuse me, Professor. Oh, Cassius, you old dog. Good timing. Escaped Lestian, did you? Yes, I finally managed to finish a bit of work. I thought I would stop by and see how you're holding up. What's this? A report from your granddaughter? Yes, I just arrived express from Roland. Thanks to Tita's report, I'm quite certain of my theory now. About the gospel, I'm assuming. Yes, though the ultimately still a hypothesis at this point. I've gone over again and again, both the paper and with the gospel though, so I'm reasonably sure of this. Shall we go over it? Absolutely. Alright then. So, what we've been calling the gospel's orbital shutdown phenomenon. Tell me, what do you think it is based on what you've seen and heard? It's an effect that occurs when an orbital device located near an active gospel, chaining from one device to another, and it renders those devices inert while the gospel is active. That's how it seems to me, at least. Half right, half wrong. What are you describing is closer to the orbital act of anti-sept. The shorts out on the internal cord circuits of an orbit to temporarily suspend its functionality. The phenomenon generated by the gospel, however, is fundamentally different. It steals all the orbital energy formed in an orbit down to the very last joule. So it's more of an orbital absorption phenomenon then. Yes, to make a comparison of the combustion engine, it's like siphoning out of the petrol. But wait, unless I badly misunderstood physics, that means the gospel should absorb and store all that power, correct? Good eye, lad. You've noticed a very important fact. So I've measured a gospel after it absorbs energy, but the gospel does not actually hold any of it. Not even a single EP's worth. Is it possible the energy is being vented into a wider environment? No, not at all. The energy disappears completely, utterly, and quite impossibly thanks to the thermodynamics. Furthermore, these new gospels that Steele's group have been encountering, every time they've encountered, they cause unbelievable phenomenon even our best orbital engineering can't explain. It's unclear how they're causing such effects, but they can say one thing with confidence, and that is, they're too small. I can say with absolute certainty that any device enabling such massive effects would not fit in the palm of the hand. Even in a society somehow possesses technology centuries ahead of our own, nothing that small can contain that much potential energy. Ah, I think I'm starting to see where this is going. You're saying the Gospels must be terminals then, access points of some sort. Exactly. The only function the Gospel unit itself has an ability to manifest an abnormal warp in a local orbital field. That warp then resonates with the local orbital devices, expands, and then draws energy from the devices. The energy then disappears through the warp. Well, no, it does not disappear. It is sent elsewhere. And whenever located elsewhere is capable of causing the impossible effects we've seen. You know, I hope I'm misunderstanding this. I'm afraid you are getting the passing grade here, old friend. The Society can use the Gospels to draw out and spread the power of whenever this thing is. Spreading the influence of mysterious force, no wonder the Society named them Gospels. In that case, the nature of this thing bothers me. As you said, even if it's an ordinate out of the purest fiction, or as far as that goes, I'm afraid I have no real clue. I've thought of a number of possibilities, but this would be pure speculation at this point. Now, Cassius, I'll ask you the same question I asked you 10 years ago. We're in quite a pickle. What do you need me to do? The exact same words as when I asked you to develop the petrol airship. Well then. The key, I think, must lie in this warp the Gospel creates. Russell, can you develop some kind of plan or method of stopping the resonance, the spread? Thought you'd ask that. I'm just about done with my current invention anyway. I'll get to work as soon as I'm done with that. Really, child, my daughter keeps saying that she wants to eat at Antoine's restaurant in Beauce. It must be nice to be a child, so innocent, so aware of prices. Beauce has a really famous restaurant in it. Oh, I know. Mommy, let's go eat there. My friend's one of the guards at Hecton Gate, and let me tell you, the existence of the Empire weighs more heavily on the minds of our troops than anyone else. Ironically, I think our military men would welcome the non-aggression pact more than the rest of us. Oh, hello, miss. We're very sorry for the delays at Roland. I'm afraid merely launching into that fog would have been incredibly dangerous. Oh, hiya, Steele. Still working around? Sorta, yeah. Oh, Tita, this is your first time in Beauce, isn't it? Uh-huh. I've heard that there's a really big store in Beauce, and I kinda want to see it. The Beauce Market, eh? I think it's more like a department store than Grand Seal, but even bigger. It's actually a bunch of different stores all in one space. It's really busy. Wow, that sounds amazing. I hope I arrive in Beauce soon. Beauce has absolutely peaceful for a while now, it seems. Even the liberal news says nothing of note's happened. That's something to be happy about, at least. Bose Market is dreamland for anyone who likes to shop. I have heard that even the manager of Ideal Apartment Stores far a fan at the Bose Market. Oh, Estelle, at least we return to Bose, the land laden with the memories of our first meeting. It makes my heart swell to return to a place of such sweet nostalgia. Shocking as it may be, I kinda have to agree on the heartwarming memories bit. Although, as I remember it, you were kind of rude back then. You said I wasn't attractive and made fun of me like a schoolboy. You misunderstand me, my fair rose. I would only display such cute, bashful behavior in order to hide feelings of love unabated. Yeah, I'll bet that's it exactly. You sure you don't waste any time putting the moves on Shara, as I remember? Or Joshua? Well, putting that aside, as you stand now, your beauty is incomparable to what it was then. You are a simple, healthy beauty with a maiden's gentle virtue. Indeed, you have grown, Estelle. Oh, thank you. Though, when you put it that way, it's kind of embarrassing. Please don't say that like that again. Oh, when you have no shame, it's had in virtue, Estelle. Still, you have but only begun to climb the ladder of adulthood. Should you wish to ascend even higher, I would be more than happy to assist you. No, thank you. If I was ever in a position to ask anyone about that sort of thing, it'd be a million times better than asking Shara. Ah, a pity. The things I could teach. Though Shara would be the one to... I'll remind you that I have a very large stick. Oh, hello, Estelle. Hey, Shara, so this is where you went. Oh, wait, do you want to be alone for a bit? Oh, this is unlike you, Estelle. Why so reserved? You want to ask about Lucuria, right? Yeah. She says we met a long time ago, but I don't really remember her at all. I was wondering what she's like, and if you could jog my memory. Let's see, where to begin then? We had to begin with a stage name, I suppose. Lucuria, the Bewitching Belle. She could show her audience illusions by dancing while using bells and fans, thus bewitching them, you see. Hers was a centerpiece performance of our little circus troupe, the one that really brought the audience in. Illusions. Does she use that ornament to make them? No, she uses something she always called illusion magic, which is apparently some kind of very old, non-orbital art. Lucuria was really a family with a tradition of working that art. What? People who fell in with a traveling circus like ours tend to be one of two kinds. People who had the cause to abandon their previous home and families, or people who never had such things to begin with. Lucuria was with me on the former, and I was the latter. I was about 7 years ago when Mr. Harvey and his band took me in. Back then I was little more than a street urchin living in the slums of a city. Pickpocketing, petty theft. There was little I wouldn't do to try to survive. And the ones who reached out the hand to me was the troop's leader, Mr. Harvey and Lucuria. They taught me, the little girl who couldn't trust anyone, the warmth of a family. And they taught me all sorts of skills that wouldn't let me earn a place for myself. And like the trope, dancing, beast handling, tarot reading, Lucuria taught me all of it. But then, 8 years ago, Mr. Harvey died in an accident. Without his leadership, we all just drifted apart and went on our own ways. I've been planning on staying with Lucuria, but soon after Mr. Harvey died, she simply told me there is something I must do, and vanished. Hopeless and lost in the first time in years, I turned to the one remaining man in the world who I still trusted. As you might suspect, it was Cassius who already began working as a bracer. You know the rest, I imagine. So that's what happened. I had no idea that you'd gone through something like that. The reason I aimed to become a bracer at first was to improve myself. I wanted to be able to live and prosper on my own. Shalakulia just how far I'd come and she returned. But when it was 8 years, perhaps it was enough time to re-examine my reasons. Shara, don't make that face. Like Zen said, I don't intend to simply fight her without saying a word. I want to hear Lakulia's story from before doing anything. I have to know what possible reason could have made her associate with the society. Yeah, that sounds good. I got your back, Shara. I'll do anything I can to help. I know I can always count on you. Still, you've grown quite a bit, haven't you, Estelle? What? That's kind of sudden. I always thought you would be exactly what I expected of Cassius's daughter. I didn't think that quite right or fair anymore, though. What do you mean? Your strength isn't quite the same as Cassius's. Cassius has a heart as deep as the ocean and strength like a relentless wave. But you, Estelle, your strength is like the sun. You shine and make others shine just by being near them. What? My Estelle, you shine like the sun. I think that's why people are attracted to you so easily. It's what I'd like to be like the most about you, and I know Joshua felt the same way. I don't think you need to feel any pressure to live up to Cassius is my point. Yeah, you really are my big sister, Shara. You always know how to encourage me. Thanks. You're very welcome. Not saying you should return the favor of mine, but you really should drink with me sometime. Now that you're a full bracer, you better learn to handle your liquor. How is booze related to... You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. Hey, is something wrong at gate? It's nothing. You still wandering about the ship? Yeah, basically. Oh, about earlier. Earlier? What do you mean? You know, when we were out sleeping in Mistwald. Did you see some kind of, dream too? Oh, I see. Sorry. Did you not want to talk about it? Nah, it's alright. Yeah, I saw a dream. It was nostalgic as hell, I'd say that much. You too, huh, Agate? So, you know, Estelle, you gotta work on your poker face and hiding what you know stuff. Ain't good to be that easy on the road. Anyway, it was just some silly memory of when I was a kid back home. Oh, sorry about the eagerness. But yeah, I now remember. You were from Ravarine, right? Of the Bose region? That'll be your first time back home in a while then. And it's been a little while, yeah. I did stop by the old place after the Queen's birthday celebration a while back, though. Hey, wait a sec. Why are you assuming I'm going back home? Don't be embarrassed, you big teddy bear. You got a little sister back in Ravarine, right? You mentioned her once. You must be the biggest softie when it comes to her, huh? Hey. Yeah, when we're back in Ravarine is your home anyway. I don't remember meeting the girl who stood out in Agate's little sister when you were investigating the Sky Bandits. It was a little girl in Lowick, but no, too young, and I figured your little sister's gotta have your hair. I'll introduce you when Miska soon. Assuming we have the reason to visit anyway. Yeah, please do. And in that case, we'll have to bring Tita along too. Why would we have to do that? That's a kind of attached to you in case you hadn't noticed. She's a pretty let down if you didn't introduce her to your sister, you know? Oh, I get it. You don't want Mr. and Tita to meet, What? No, I get it. They might get together and get in lots of trouble like Tita did with Reen, or they might get jealous of each other. Being an older brother must be hard work. Oh, that's what you meant. Huh? Well, don't worry, I'll clean up any mess that happens. I've got pretty good at Tita hurting. So you just go ahead and introduce those two to crazy kids and make sure that nothing blows up. Yeah, thanks. I'll be counting on you for that. Steele, out for a walk again? Yeah, more or less. More importantly, I'm sorry. I didn't really open up to Joshua until the very end. Don't worry. Still, the girl in Joshua is one of the Sky Bandits, isn't she? Yeah, she's a cheeky, insulting little punk by the name of Josette Kappas. She's also the single biggest tomboy I've ever laid eyes on, and people call me a tomboy sometimes. Oh, I see. She has, a bit charmingly like, the photograph. She could be pretty cute if she keeps her mouth shut. She did manage to play a perfect upper crust girl when she first met her, too. I'm sorry? I see. That is impressively dexterous, if I may say so. Well, it does make sense since she's apparently former Erebonian nobility. Putting up a face like that especially, I think. Peel away the layers though, and like I said, at the core she's a cheeky, castless little punk. Still, from what I've heard, I can really find cause to hate her. I suspect that as we find a chance to talk, we might have quite a lot in common. Yeah, I can see that happening. While slide off each other like oil and water, our personalities wouldn't fit together, trust me. Maybe. Oh, a Steele. Good work with the time. You really growing as a bracer? I'm still kind of a newbie, I think. Like, I'm not even remotely as good as the staff as Dad. Well, I don't think you should worry about Master Cassius much. An S-rank bracer as a master of their profession to a degree, that they attain the unity and purpose of all martial artists seek after all. To be honest, I don't think I could attain such enlightenment even if I spent my whole life trying. I see. I gotta admit, it's kinda hard for me to understand how incredible my dad is, but... Actually, Zen, you mentioned me a holiday unity of purpose idea at the club back at the castle. What exactly does that mean? Yeah, like I did. It's, kinda tough to explain, to be honest. Well, here goes. Master Cassius was once a transcendent master of the sword. He was given the title Divine Blade. Today, though, he can wield the staff just as easily as a sword he spent his whole life training with. Why do you think that is? He practiced really hard? That's part of it, sure. But more than that, it is because he could instantly understand and relate to the nature of the staff combat to his previous experience. Something beyond what we call skill, above practicing form and reflexes, above muscle memory. Think of it as a mental state when one can grasp the true nature of all things and control them at will. The whole concept is what we refer to as unity of purpose. The true nature of all things, huh? His plan was to push back the Imperial Army during the war was the same, I bet. He understood the nature of war, of combat, so uninterestingly and instinctively that he was able to construct the plan he did. There would be no one fearsome as a foe. I get it, I think. But that means that even my superbly enlightened dad was to be beaten in some ways by the society. During the coup, he was lured out of the country for starters. Yeah, they most certainly posed someone equal as Master Cassius. He's hard to know if whoever Lo or his professor, though. Could it be the guy that we know as Lawrence? He was pretty powerful. I don't know. He is incredibly skilled, sure, but I doubt he could match up to Master Cassius. Besides, his chi, his soul, it did not have a unity purpose, not the way that I've spoken of. He is a blade sharpened to one specific way of the coldest frost, tempered in perfection, untouched by anyone. That is the sense I get of him in that area, at least. Yeah, I get what you mean. He hasn't shown himself, but I figured he's got to be up to something. He did seem to have some kind of fixation on Joshua. It wouldn't surprise me if they knew each other from Joshua's days of the society. Between him, me, and Charizard, we've all got some strange ties to our past, to the group. I wonder if this is the guidance of She Who Dwells Above. Thank you for flying with us today. Oh, it's a woman's voice. Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Bo shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, and we ask that all passengers take their seats. I'm tired of leaning. Stop it. Oh, stop it. Stop making me lean. I feel bent like a taco. Oh, everyone, hello. Good work out there in rolling. The silver streak. Look at that, it does it. It hates me. Here, try that. Did that work? I don't know, this... Well, it actually popped back. Maybe that was right. Huh. No, damn it! Oh, this sucks. Why does it do that? Maybe I have to have the camera like directly in the middle in front of me. It's off to the side a bit. Brings a tear to my eye, it does. Raising Star Rookie? Haha, you too, of course. You're our little walkway miracle who managed to stop the society in 4 different regions. That's been a gossip anyway. You got to be kidding. Saying I stopped anything is overstating it more than a little. They just ran off once their experiment were done. You did handle yourself well in that rolling case of steel. Don't sell yourself too short. I think you can be a little bit proud. Yeah, but that was just a bunch of coincidence coming together, and no need to get so embarrassed. You just need to live up to your reputation is all. Yeah, thanks, Zen. You make that sound like cakewalk. Anyway, all that aside, what's the situation in here in Bose? There has been no sign of the society whatsoever. No surprise, I suppose. There's the sky bandits were caught. The army's been patrolling the region pretty heavily. One thing sticks out though. There's been a few too many dangerous monsters prowling around here these days. Really? You know, I noticed that the last time I was here, Bo seems to be unusually having more wanted monsters than other regions. Why is that? Most of it comes down to Bo's being a huge and filled with rough terrain. Makes it common to see monsters come down from the less inhabited areas. Thing is though, we've had 10 cases just since the beginning of the month. 10? This is a lot. I'm guessing that kept Sting and the rest of the crew busy. Yes, and Kurt's team stopped by the other day to slay several of them. Be on your debt, and if we could take care of a few of them for us as well. That strikes me as a good course of action. It's possible the society's involved with this. Yeah, and they could hurt someone if we just leave them alone, so we should go out and take them down. Huh? Agate, what's wrong? Yeah, what's up? You've been really quiet. Nah, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get out of here and bring back some monster heads. Pardon me. Mayor Maybell and Lila. Good day. Estelle, it's been so good to see you again. And I'm glad to see you all well. Wow, it's seriously been forever. I think the last time we seen the Queen's birthday celebration, right? Yes, it feels as though it's been ages. I've been hearing all about your exploits in the news, though, Estelle. That goes for everyone else as well. I'm glad to see you all safe. Especially you, Chloe. Are you on school break already? I ended up taking a little time off early. It's good to see you again, Maybell. Huh, you two seem pretty familiar. Well, Maybell used to be a student at the academy. We met before she graduated. Hehe, and I'm certainly glad we met too. Ah, I see. Agate Gosner. It has been some time, sir. Suppose so. Hang on, Agate. Mayor Maybell, you know each other? Oh my, yes. This relied on Mr. Cossier a number of times in various jobs only he could do. 10 years ago. Hey, Mayor? I forgot myself, pardon me. Regardless, I simply wish to stop by today and welcome you back. From the sound of things, you're pursuing an international crime syndicate which threatens the safety of the entire country. An international crime syndicate? Sometimes they feel more like a society of supervillains, but that's one way to think of them, yes. So far, the city of Bose is concerned, the threat these criminals pose is not someone else's problem, so it's everyone's. If I can do anything to assist you in the investigation, anything at all, you only need to ask. Thanks. If we need help, we'll definitely ask. We'll be expecting a lot from you, Mayor. Excellent. Now, I'm afraid I must excuse myself here. Should anything come up, please come visit me at the residence. Pardon us. Come on, Agate. Couldn't you have at least been a little more civil? It's who I am. We ain't nothing running the butler service here. Give me a break. Agate can be a bit of arrogant to people sometimes. He's usually polite towards clients, though. You were kind of short on the mayor, Agate. You're imagining things. More to the point, I remember talking about bringing back some monster heads. Lugram, give us the breakdown. Right, we had some cases outstanding. First, there's a blade fang stalking around in Cone Pass. We've also got the ghost epitaph at the Nebril Valley. And finally, an Octoborn raising hell in the Ambril Tower. Okay, got those written down. Alright, monster slaying's perfect task for my greatsword. I'll be taking charge this time around. Huh? Well, you are Bo's native, my good heavy blade. You're probably the best suited out of all of us. I have no objections. Decided then. Go ahead and pick us a team, Estelle. You're being suspiciously gung-ho about this, you know. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if we're gonna go all over the region to find these wanted monsters, since we're out, why don't we stop by Revrion Village? Yeah! Why are you looking at me like you're expecting something? Hehe. I don't want to go and see your hometown, Eggate. Do you want me? You don't want me to? Not right now, no. We need to be settling our current jobs first, including hunting these monsters. Aww. You're unfeeling, Cod. Come on, Tita's here. Wouldn't it be initially make your head catch on fire to be nice for once? The hell do you even... Steele, it's okay, really. It's only normal that we should put work first. Agate, I'm sorry for prodding you. Nah. You know, I'll definitely take you once things have settled down a bit. Just be a good girl for now, short stuff. Okay. Let's see. Kind of weird. This time around, the monster slayings are the main objective, and then the helping people out is the side quests. Let's see, Imperial request. Please inquire at the following address, Erebonian Embassy. Let's see, 581. That's kind of weird. Why would they offer a weapon weaker? Damn, that thing is over 100 points more strength. It's crazy. Slows him down a bit and makes his movement slower. Oh, I had upgrades? How long since it's been since I used them? Well, now that's not much of a difference. It's like 60 more. I'll stick with the Rolling Thunder. The Roaring Thunder. That's too much of a cut on distance. He has to close the gap to swing his sword. I already had one of those. Oh, well, that cure is over 5,002 and cures KO. Might have to grab some of those too. Oh, let's see. What is the question mark there? I gotta look that up, because that's kind of... I don't get why there's question marks there. Cat ears bad. Hold on 1 second. I see. It's a set bonus. I have a cattail too. Oh, look at that agility boost. Yeah, that looks like a good position. I already have a similar recipe to that that's even better, and I already make a bunch of those. That was that pottage thing. Sleep, mute, and confuse. See? Oh, that's the flaming tongues too. I just picked out, and this is the pepper. Here it is. Seal, mute, and confuse. See? The tea is a lot cheaper to make, and it heals a lot more hit points. But you would never get this recipe if you didn't go back to the farm and talk to the lady after the events. So I guess it was like one of those hidden recipes that you would normally get. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. Go south. Everyone's got theirs unlocked. Oh, we got access to Defense 4 now. We got access to all the 4s. Even Action 4. Even EP Cut 4? That's nice. Hey, how you doing, War? That's good to hear. Damn, I don't have enough for evade. have to upgrade her evade. A death blow would be pretty good on her since she has an AoE fire attack. He's got a volcanic river now. He's in the back too. I don't see the point of having defense on him. Alright, looks good. We'll have to do some farming. Let's see, ace. $75. Oh, that's a drop in ADF. 39. And drop in speed too. That's an awful drop in speed. This would be good for Agate, though. What about shoes? Oh, thank you for the hydrates, Dallas, and the stretch. Alright, looks like everyone's good now. Alright, I think this is a good place for us to stop today. And we'll pick up on this next Thursday. So thank you very much for coming by, everyone. Let me see who is still on. Yeah, it's pretty slow today. I don't think y'all want to watch golf. Yeah, we'll just end. Thank you very much for coming by today, everyone, and I will see you on Monday for some more Eye of the Beholder. Man, I don't know. At least now we won't die of starvation. That was one of the things that I was like worried about, was because like they gave you food and you have like a food gauge and you have to eat food unless you starve. But now our cleric can create food and it will heal everyone's food gauge to full, so we don't have a time limit anymore, so we can keep bumping around in the dark in the maze until we find our way through. So that's good. So we're in the green now. But we'll check that out on Monday. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone. And I'll try to figure out something to do with this new avatar software. I'm still trying to learn like what in the world like I can do with it. You know, try to fix the mouth and the movement some. And I don't know if I could take the glasses off, but I mean I'm fine with them on too anyway. It's like whatever. But I'll see y'all later. Take care.